Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be another Canadian Soldier Reacts video, and today we're going to be looking at Swedish basic military training. So I got a lot of requests to do this. I got one video in particular, but unfortunately that video was all in Swedish, and I don't speak Swedish, so it would have been kind of silly for me to try and listen to that. I found this video, and there's actually no talking in it at all. It was just a song, and I don't want to get a copyright strike on me, so I'm not going to play that song. So you're going to listen to me talk for about 4.5 minutes. We're going to take a look at Swedish basic military training and see how it compares to the basic military training that I went through in 1987. So let's take a look. All right, so I've got a translation program on the side over here, and so that says the Defense Force, I believe. 12 weeks, 7 projects, 1,000 experiences. So 12 weeks, 7 projects, 1,000 experiences. Projects, I'm guessing, is phases 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, so 7 phases, a 12-week course, and 1,000 experiences. It's just marketing speak, saying you're going to learn a lot. First phase is keep an eye on the team. So I'm guessing team building, something like that. Which stands to reason. Team build. Okay, yeah. Team building is, coalesce into a team. That's the most important thing to do in the first week. They're also getting their gear. You saw them picking up the bags there. Learning how to make the beds, very important. This looks like a kit layout, also very important. It's interesting. The standards for all of these are going to be very, very exacting. In fact, I've known NCOs to bring rulers in and straight edges to check things. There's going to be exact positions for every one of these things. And these lines will all have to be straight. No creases, no wrinkles anywhere. I had one master corporal who would bounce a quarter off of your blanket, and if it didn't bounce, it wasn't tight enough. All very important. And all this is doing is instilling discipline and teaching them that exactness matters. It is important to be correct. Obviously, no one's going to die in this situation if you mix something up. But when you're actually out doing your job and you make a mistake or you're lackadaisical about what you're doing, someone could die. And it's important to teach it to them now in a way where nobody's in danger. So these guys are all running. I'm guessing they just got all of their gear, right? And they're all running with their hands on their helmets. I'm wondering if they don't have chin straps for their helmets or something. Otherwise, I don't know why they'd be running with their hands on their helmets like that. Yeah, so yeah, all of this, they're all just getting their gear. Yeah, you see at this point they're in civilian clothing. Yeah. So this is the same as we did in Canada. Yep, you take it back to the barracks, you line up. That's interesting. They're getting their weapons, and they're getting an instruction on their weapon in week 1. I don't think we got our weapons until like week 3, maybe 2 or 3, when we started our actual weapons training. I can't remember. Kit layouts, get all your kit sorted out, get your kit laid out correctly. There's a lot of inspections at this point. Everything you do gets inspected, and it's important to get it right. Okay, no need to translate that. That says patrol. 3 weeks of patrolling operations. So offensive operations, basically. So their winter whites look to be similar to Canada's. Ours were nylon. I'm not sure what these are. It's hard to tell. But you'd be surprised at how well these things work. And that, I don't know exactly what that is. It almost looks like a detonator. That's the FN we saw in the last video, 5.56. I'm told it's a good weapon. And they're firing already. You're in week 2, 3, 4, and you're firing already. Firing in the patrol. I'm guessing. Well, no, I want to guess that it's blanks, but it's not. There's no BFA attached to these things. That looks live fire. Why are they firing into the woods like that? Live fire. That's weird. But, I mean, Tring real, I guess. So that is I think it's the 10 man. One, two, three, four. Yeah, I think that's the 10-man bell tent. We had the same tent, I believe, by the look of this. It's a three-piece tent. It has no ground sheet on it, so it just sits on snow. You hard pack the snow. But then you've got the green tent, which you see there. There's a white inner liner, and that helps insulate. Really helps keep the heat in. And then we put a white parachute over top of it for camouflage purposes. Also help keep the light snow off of it. Oh, defend. Okay, so this would be patrolling and defensive positions, I'm guessing. Trench warfare, stuff like that. Oh, that's a couple of things here. First of all, beautiful. Secondly, one guy off to the side doing push-ups. That happened a lot to us. Oh, and they're doing range training again. So, oh, NBC. Wow. I remember this. And it looks like that might be an NBC suit that he's got on. We had NBC training suits. They were these really thick overalls, and they had an activated charcoal liner in them. They were supposedly good for 24 hours under active attack. Same with the filter, the gas mask filter. We wore these things a lot. It was not fun. Oh, yeah, and the big rubber gloves too. Oh, and firing, learning how to fire with your NBC gear on. That was tough. Now, this is interesting too. Every NATO country that I know of uses either a figure 11 or figure 12 target. This would be, I don't know, it's the size of figure 11, but it's only got I don't know what that is, to be honest. It looks like a World War II German soldier, which kind of would stand to reason. Germany would be what they might be guarding against. Interesting. I don't know that we ever put cam nets over our tent. I think that's over a tent. I don't know that I did anyway. Oh, gas hut. Oh, gas hut was not fun. We had to go in, we had to run around, we had to do jumping jacks, we had to take our masks off and recite this uh, set of lines that they had for us, including our social insurance number and a bunch of other stuff. Then we had to put the mask back on, clear the mask, do some other stuff, and then we could leave. And at that point, you had snot trailing out of your mask about 3 feet long. Oh, it was not fun. Oh, that would be grenade training. That looks like pugilism. Yeah, boxing training, learning how to fight. Very important. They're doing, so they did rifle training in the patrol. They did rifle training. So they're doing a lot of rifle training. The security guard watches. I don't know what that. Oh, this would be checkpoints, I think. How to set up and maintain checkpoints. These guys are enemy force. And it looks like this guy's got a beer bottle in his hand. It looks like they're training a lot for drunk guys. Yeah, look. So these are the enemy force, obviously. But yeah, it looks like their number one threat at a checkpoint is drunk guys. I don't know what that was. Uh, individual week, individual skills, maybe. Yeah. So they intensify the rifle training at this point. Probably start doing their testing. Other individual skills. Never give up. So on my course, we actually had T-shirts made up that said "Never say die," but I don't know what it means here. So that looks like they're doing a route march. Oh yeah, look at this. That guy looks tired. And look at where his weapon is. That's not good. Oh yeah, you're tired by that point. Ooh. I wonder if they get time on the boats. I've seen these boats before. Those are some nice looking boats for, for fast attack shore patrol. That definitely looks like a route march. Although why they've all got their helmets off, I don't know. We always had something on our heads, whether it was a helmet, our patrol cap or field cap, or our berets. We always had something on our heads. Yeah, this is your final X. That looks like survival training. Yeah, they're putting at this point they're putting it all together and they're getting tested on what they've learned. Um, yeah, by this point they should be pretty sorted out. They should be knowing what they're doing. Yeah, it looks like they're really getting tested here. Web gear, I mean, it looks the web gear looks different to what Canada has, but essentially probably the same things. Like it looks like the same amount of gear. I have no idea what this is. Oh, so this will be small party taskings, and they'll be doing things like carrying heavy loads long distances, stuff like that. I've seen a number of American courses where they do this in week one. Um, on ours, I think we did it at the end also. I don't think we did it in week one. I don't know what the rationale is for doing it early rather than late, and I don't know if it matters either way. I mean, it's definitely can help in team building. But by this point, they should know how to work together. Bushcraft, yeah. Improvised shelters, although this would not have been on. We wouldn't. We would have gotten in trouble for this. Oh, enemy force. Oh, you just ambushed those guys and gone. Yep, one guy's down. And I'm gonna guess this is graduation. Termination. Yeah, it's probably the same thing. It's probably graduation. So this is the point where you've won, right? By the time you get here, you're graduating. Unless you do something extremely stupid, you're graduating. And there's a lot of pomp and circumstance and ceremony, and it's important because you've accomplished something by this point. Like this stuff is not easy. You need to be proud of what it is that you've done here. And it helps set up your esprit de corps uh, for the rest of your time in the military. Very, very important. And you need to be proud of what you've done. So, all in all, this looks very similar to what we went through basic training in Canada back in 1987. Although, I can't believe that it would change all that much in the intervening, 35 years. Oh my God, I'm old. Um, anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. These guys look like they're pretty switched on. Sweden looks like it's definitely on par with Canada, which is saying something because Canada is significantly larger than Sweden. So good on you guys. Something to embarrass the Canadians with. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out the channel. Really would like to get to that 1,000 subscribers. Kind of important to me. And leave a comment down below. I love talking to you guys. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.